Hello everyone, welcome back to more Hytale. It's me, Kako Comics, our hero of the heart, and last time we got the wine cellar together in the the usual spot, I suppose you could say. This time, let me see if I can get the kitchens up again. Well, back to Fulbright. Okay, so last time with the kitchens. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and remove the forest of pillars again, at least temporarily. Let's see. So the kitchens, on the first time I had it kind of split up a bit. Also the doorway, give me a moment to do that. So put that about here. Uh-oh. Okay. So get the stuff down in order and everything. The first iteration of the kitchens, I think I had the door kind of more like I basically had the layout like not even like that. I had it more like kind of like this. And then the door was more like over on that side. Yeah, I think, yeah, I had it something like this. So I had quarters for, I guess the chef's staff or whoever. I think I actually had this side just go all the way from wall to wall. And then this was like all the cooking stuff. The door was here, and there was a fountain here. So let me think about how I'm gonna do this, because I probably actually will move the doors a bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the quarters down here or not. It is kind of advisable, maybe. At the same time, it'd probably be more prudent, more sensible to have your food stores in here. So yeah, well, you know, yeah, we'll go ahead and. Do you mind? Oh, right, no, it's this way. Okay. I can consider moving that, but for now, I'm not gonna jump on that. Okay, main thing is we want food stored. And that's going to be like its own sort of room of sorts. So, let's see. We'll probably want it to also be kind of sealed off relative to much the rest of the kitchen. I'm gonna probably give it a different shape than whatever I had before. So I'm thinking doing this for the wall. Let me see what I was doing over here again. Right. I was doing a mix of the smooth stone and pillars. So yeah, something like that, and I can grab this and wrong axis. Stop! It wants to fly away. Okay. And the bricks all line up. That's nice. Alright, so I'm thinking of doing a bit like this. And yeah, thing to know about especially large scale kitchens, or even just kitchens in general, you want stuff. You want space to be able to move around and do things. There's also going to be a matter of, I'm gonna want to probably make ovens or something that you can actually do things with. And also the fountain, let's not forget that. And since I actually have wall space here, that's not gonna be too hard to set up the fountain this time. Cause like, yeah, the original version, let me quickly, okay, so on the original version of the map, you kind of had, shit, that's right. There was actually, this corridor here, just led straight outside through a very tiny crypt of some sort. So it was another side entrance, and the waterway started, you know, through here. There was no waterway that way. It went basically just like around here. There was, I don't think there was an entrance there. There may have been. Actually, yeah, no, that was, I think that was an entrance. So waterway through here, down this way, and then somewhere around here, like, yeah, it came out. I think yeah, this hall and that hall actually had, like, you could, It's been a while, and I can't really go back to that map because it's, like, I think stuck on 1.19 and 1.20 from Minecraft, and I don't really want to re-download my Minecraft launcher data. I'm just kinda done with Minecraft, honestly. But yeah, so there was no waterway that this back wall was contending with for, like, you know, wall space. So the first iteration of the map, having a fountain here, it just worked. Second iteration, yeah, it was basically this layout, but all the walls were 1 block thick. So having a fountain coming out of the wall here, can't do that anymore. So that was thought out. Okay, so let me figure out what kind of a plan I want here, because there's multiple aspects to the kitchen we're gonna want. So let's see. Right, these will probably, I want to have counter space. Counter space, and then yeah, these rooms will be cold. like proper cold and not just like, you know, slightly chilled like this is. Because, like, yeah, this could be somewhat cold, like autumn stay level of cold. These rooms gotta be like actually packed with snow and ice or something. And let me also check all the stuff on. So like this is a, yeah, spices, a stove, the works. And yeah, I'll go ahead and actually have chef stoves in here because why not? Can't really go with doing furnaces, because like the furnaces are intended for smelting, you know, non-edible materials. And they, you know, they're called a furnace, not an oven in this game, so of course that didn't stop Minecraft modding to be like, oh yeah, we'll just use the furnace for basically all our cooking needs. But yeah, nah, this game we don't actually use the furnace to cook food, which honestly I'm fine with. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark out the fountain area. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm fast, right? Fast. Okay, so I'm gonna have it also like kind of like this. So that also means I'm gonna want to, because this isn't just, oh, it's a fountain for looking pretty. No, it's a this is where we get our water out of, or a, you know, place to get water from. Let me actually go ahead and waterlog it. If whenever I figure out proper like biome painting and stuff, I will actually go ahead and make it be red because of yeah, sanguinated. It will be at least partially sanguinated here, just because it's a little hard not to have it be sanguinated in this castle due to what the castle does. Okay, so right, we need to I think that should be fine. Okay. And then let's see, what kind of a door can I give this? Dark Temple, Lost Civilization. I'd like a metal door ideally, or maybe a stone door. One that like isn't fucked up and evil. I might not be able to get that, unfortunately. Let's see, Light Temple. No basic iron door, unfortunately. Oh well. I don't really want to go with Ice Castle or Frozen Castle door. Well, for lack of better options at the moment, probably best to put it about there. Okay, and then this room is going to be right, because I'm dealing with grid shenanigans here. I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative. And first things first is probably having a layer of snow. Oh. Okay, I might not be able to do just a layer of snow then. Filter. Yeah, no. Okay. I guess plan B is just, let's see. I definitely want for this to be taking advantage of the space available. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. So it's like 9 blocks off, nine blocks up to get off to make it a, yeah, because it's 18 minus 2 because of the layering and stuff. So that means we want it to be about 8. Is that about right? How did we do it here again? Also, I did make some off-screen minor touch-ups in here. Let's see, 8. Okay, so we did actually go the full 9. But we get about 6 blocks of head height, give or take. Because the floor is like 3 blocks thick. Okay, it's like 2.5 blocks. Okay. So yeah, 4 to 7 roughly random. Not random, but yeah, depending where you are. All right, so to make that work out, I'm gonna go ahead and employ all of this. Let's see, so I'm gonna want a landing area, so let me 9. Okay, so I'll have to contemplate this just a bit. Or maybe I won't. Okay, I think if I can just say it works, then whatever, all good. So we got stair steps here, and I can probably have some manner of storage. also just, yeah, doing some of that. I could probably scoot that, but I'm not sure I want to. Okay, yeah, so now we gotta mess with this floor. Say goodbye to your free space. Not that. Okay, and then I can kind of just go ahead and copy what we've got up here. Hey, if it works, it works. What can I say? Alright. Wow, that was easier than I was expecting. Okay, and then, let's see. Right, I will still want to... do all of that. Oh yeah, and yeah, just make it nice and neat. All right. And then we can go grab all this. And just kind of drag it over like that. Paste it. And you're not going to hit your head. Good. Okay. And... okay, so here's where it's going to get a little bit interesting. Other than I do need to align that correctly. Okay. Do I still have a replace command somewhere in here? Nope. Good enough. Okay. And just to make sure, okay, everything's nice down here. Ah, I see, I see. Alright, alright. Let me think about this then. So I'm gonna want to have... yeah. Okay. Pardon. So... yeah, we'll make the staircase try to play nice somehow. I said play nice. Okay, you know what? That works. Yeah, okay. And then here it's just gonna have to kind of... yeah, this is where the staircase may get a slight bit freaky. But you know what? If it works out, it works out. Okay, that's gonna be a head hitter though, isn't it? No! No, it's fine. Okay. Okay, and then that puts you in alignment. Only thing is, well, you know, no one said I can't. Can I have the correct thing selected, please? Thank you. Alright. Might be just a tad silly here. Then, yeah, you're kind of just connected there. Gonna rework this a bit to make it try and cooperate with itself. Remember kids, worker safety is kind of important, especially if you like to have workers. Okay. Now the big funny thing I gotta figure out, once I get all this with the walls going, is what I'm going to use to represent stuff being stored. Probably boxes or something, but... oh yeah, I kind of can't do that there. That's okay. I might actually... let's see, do I have any references for this? For what I'm doing here? Nothing I can especially find right away, other than I could probably check in the walls. Ah, they've got more altitude. Whatever. I'll just, I will actually grab a different crystal color this time to emphasize it being really freaking cold in here. And I'll probably also put in icicles wherever I can. Do I cap it? Yeah, I probably can do that. Then along here... Yeah, I can probably just continue doing... I might actually do something else for these off walls. I didn't really give myself spaces to I can actually just kind of do this, huh? That actually might just work out better. Now that I think on it. A mix. We can go for a mix. I might even be able to make the icicles descend from the light sources in the ceiling. I haven't seen any melting mechanics, so I'll give it a shot. Nice. Ooh. Put something there. And there. Let me also turn off my full bright for a moment to see how it looks. Positively chilling, if I might say so. And then we still have some dark spots, which is fair and understandable. So I can make some wall mounts for smaller formations. Oh, I can just place them on the walls. You know what? Sure. Just let them be on the walls. I'll have to have a look at who's messaging me again in a little bit. Okay, I'll have a quick look at it. Let's see, what was it? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing for me. Okay, carry on then. Okay, I think we're all decently lit up now. Wait, do these have different light colors? Hard to say. Well, anyway. Let's see. Right, so that's all we've got for... Huh. So not any pure decorative storage just yet. I'll probably just do some kind of placeholder then. Because it's like, yeah, I might have to mod in stuff to actually have things I can place on the floor that would be worthwhile in here. Oh well. Alright, back to Foam Bright, if you would please. And then we'll basically just take all of this. Got it all. Looks like it. Shit, that's right. So I'm gonna have to Shift C and then gonna have to paste it out here. Right, so that's what it looks like. Slash flip. Paste it, correct anything that got borked because I had to fucking flip it again. Oh well, I had to flip something like at all. Looks like I might have flipped it the wrong way. No, it's fine. I did miss a wall, but I can kind of just copy paste that without error or too much error. Okay. Yeah, just minor inconvenience, and then I can just get it all right in. I'll probably just like not even add this in my clipboard and just drag it downstairs manually. And then do a proper Alt-E copy paste to, you know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here we... Oh. Oh. How could you do this to me, man? I don't need this. You're fine. Hello? Am I a joke to you? Yeah, okay. So I just completely botched the hitboxes on the icicles, didn't it? Well, that's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna do that down here as well. Yeah, just to be absolutely sure, just do this real quick. Right, that's why it's a bit of a headache to have to fix it after doing all the... I really hope that they, like, fix the flip command soon. This is kind of annoying. Having to just completely, like, finish the flipping job for the flip command. Oh well. Ugh. Oh wait, I can just go up. Did I fix all these? No, I did not. Okay, looking mostly fine now. Alright. So now we can actually get this into the castle proper. Alright, it was here. Okay. Alright. Okay. I might not even have to copy anything. Okay. Okay, so we've got our 2 ice rooms. And then we will, let's see. I'm thinking of doing, might be a bit much to have an upper floor in here, I think. So I'm gonna go with let me think about this. How am I gonna want to do the ovens? That's gonna be probably a chore in its own right. Not to mention, yeah, I can't put anything hot against there. And there's no ventilation down here. I mean, probably no ventilation. There might be like magic solutions for it, but generally speaking, if you're doing fire, then you want somewhere for the smoke to go. And right now, that somewhere is kind of going to be through... I could make it go out the walls. Maybe. Is that really something I want to do, though? Because especially... Okay, well... I can at least pretend like it's gonna go somewhere. It's not like we're playing Valheim. Let's see. So we want to do something here. So we've got this fountain here. And you go ahead and actually give it space to breathe. So we got a fountain here. Yeah, I could probably go like that. And then... Right, so... Yeah, something like that. I go for... That's portals again. I go for that, and now you've got water going out. Okay, so it's a little different from Minecraft water. That makes sense. I might even instead go for doing my usual wrong. Yeah. Okay. So we got blue crystal for the water fountain here. Or, well, yeah, just fountain. And then here we're probably going to want... I might actually raise this up on both sides. Just a bit to help shelter it and to give me space for Oh. Right. Might actually... Because I can't... Yeah, I could probably just go for, I want a series of ovens, and then a series of... Let me see, let me try what these guys look like. That's a 2x2, and that's a 1x1. I'm... 1x1 is fine, 2x2 is a tad freaky for what I want to do here, so... Okay, one side... Okay, so... I think do the oven's on this side. So that's gonna be... We'll go ahead and give it a brick foundation. Oh, they are not going anywhere near the same direction as each other. Okay, wait. Yeah. I want to handle making the oven look. Ovens plural, actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's probably one of the biggest things I've been blinking on with the previous iteration, because first iteration, yeah, I kind of just threw together something, called it a kitchen, and it was fine. Okay, so it's decorative fire and fluid fire. That's not gonna be anything weird or confusing. Let's see, this is... I can't manually put that out. This may be something where I might want to just put together custom blocks. I'm not completely for sure. I can also... Ah, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. Right, let me think here. I do want some counter spaces. And they could hypothetically be floating anywhere. I probably want to put them like there though. We're putting the counters around like this because that way it's, you know, you're not putting the hot stuff where the cold stuff is or near the cold stuff, and so you're not gonna get, you know, any interference there. And this is just gonna be slicing action, not heating action. And I think along here... Oh yeah, I will want to have prepping tables, won't I? And so... Oops. In here we've... Yeah, that's where I got my table setups already. So prepping table... Let me put these up in here and grab the stuff I need for those. Probably want a candle as well. Alright, so these were... Okay, these were fit snugly. I can go with smaller tables that don't require chairs. Since, yeah. And what was the spacing I had on the legs there? Okay, about like that. Yeah, okay. Could even make these go out just a little bit further. Okay. Yeah, and these are prep tables, not eat tables. So they don't need quite as much space around them, you just need to be able to put things on top of them. I think the best way I can go about for doing the ovens would be to set up a spot. Let's see. I can actually try to do some block hijinks here. Oh. That can go there, and then... There's nothing too crazy, I suppose. Okay. Only thing is, let's see, door. I don't think there's a proper metal door I could go with. I could try to do something that's like some variant of stone. I don't really want dark temple, so I'll just go with right. Oh, okay. I will not do any of that then. Alright. Okay, no chimneys. Yeah, we'll just pretend like these actually have ventilation or some shit. I actually don't need that many ovens either. Let's see. Now I can slot that in with a red crystal, because, yeah, hot stuff. Whoa! I can also just, okay. So now the more important thing is going to be having cooking pots and stuff. I'll probably also find spots for having the stoves. Hell, I might even just put the stoves like right here. If I do it like that, then I might as well also just grab this. Oh, I was grabbing the... Alright! Oh yeah, I will want to... kinda, and you know what? I think that'll actually work out nicely. Alright, so fun part. Right, these guys. They will want a nice little space for... Let's see. Oh yeah, they're gonna want a space for you got the heat. Anyway. And those can just be kind of right there or something. We can try to connect them a little bit with like a plank there. And then do some of this. Oh, right. Okay, and then you go like that. Okay. They don't even have proper animated textures at the moment. This one, not yet. At some point it probably did, but not currently. It may just not be attached to its animation. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of, yeah, something like that. And then I think we can grab all of this. It might not be quite as bustling as it is with oh, I've got that wall unused, right? I'll look into that in a second here. Let me actually just get this first. Alright, so we can put those guys there, and then we can grab you and drag you over. We don't necessarily need to have anything over here, do we? I'll probably just, yeah, kind of leave it like this, I suppose. Alright, let's get to lighting, my favorite part. Okay, so let's see. I can go ahead and probably turn off my Fulbright for the moment. We got candles lighting. Uh-oh. That's interesting. How did that happen? Well, never mind. It didn't happen. Okay, so we've got warm lights over here. Hell, I might even, yeah, I kind of do want to lower these. Oh, no, I got the right one. Okay. Alright, so grab you. No, wait. The previous one was fine. Alright, the last one here. Yeah, this one's fine. Because of how high up that is. Alright, so... Oh, bugger. I might have had a slight... It's not terrible. But it's still inconvenient. Alright, back to Fulbright. Because I misplaced this entire floor, this entire room here. Okay, so... Yeah, it's not... Yeah. What's going on? Hello? Where am I? What? Oh. Can we grab the correct one, please? What the hell? Why is it doing all of this all of a sudden? Ah, great. game's freaking out or something. I don't know. You know, I was standing on solid ground or something. I guess that's too much. Dude, stop. Stop! What is going on? What the hell? Oh, because I was inside of it. That was freaky. Okay. Let's not be inside of it then. Legit, I just wanted to move it down one block. Okay, and now I can go in here and simply correct all of this. There. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, right, we're gonna want... Go ahead and do some... Oh, right, we want the pillars as well. Okay, so now that we've returned to the realm of normality a little bit, going to go ahead and get these guys over to this side and figure out what kind of crystals I want to use for my lighting here. So I could probably try to have a spice cabinet or something. I don't know. I think priority one, honestly. Right, also let's just go ahead and do that. So we can I'm putting a crystal like that. Gotta figure out what color I want. I might even go for having it raised on the other side just to be symmetrical-ish. So that's gonna be 7 off the ground. Okay, and then over here, I might, let me put the crystal about there. And I can kind of do a, yeah. Because it kind of wants a bit more space. And drag it into here. Nice and aligned. That's my time. I'm probably going over again. Or close to over. Alright, let me turn off my Fulbright since I've got quite a bit of lighting going on as is. And you know what? I'm gonna go do something similar here, so we'll go ahead and use green. And then I can kind of just copy what I've got going on over here. And maybe don't grab quite so high. Alright. And then I could use additional lighting in the hallway here. Oh, wait, you know, these ones could actually stand to be yellow because they're clearly working spaces. And then we've got those red ones there for the ovens. And then I can go and copy some of these guys from up here. Ah, right. Probably could have just copied it to clipboard, whatever. Not my favorite tool to begin with, the copy-paste tool, so I don't mind just grabbing it, taking it down, and then right. Did those sit on anything? I already forgot. It's been a couple days. No, they don't. Alright, that makes it simple enough for me. And then, yeah. I think I will probably put in another blue light here. And I think I'll keep it with that. Now we're talking. The only thing now is that the ceiling's really dark. And I'm not even sure what to do about that other than I can put some green and yellows up around here. Let me see what I did over here, because I had a lot of blues up above. Oh yeah, I had the growing crystal clusters. Let's do that. I believe I did medium size, so I'll go with that. And let's see, there wasn't really any rhyme or reason to what I did there, so I'm probably just gonna go like just to give it a little bit of extra vibrancy. Oh, don't forget about this. And good thing I made sure not to grab the side pillars. That would have been a little bit messy. Oh yeah, and we're gonna want to have some blue crystals up top here. And I think... Let's see what white looks like. Yeah, figures. Right. So we've got yellow lamps in here. And they're hanging. I don't really need them to be hanging down here. But I do kind of want to have it lit. So I'll probably go with yellow again. Just to have it lit up. Or maybe I'll alternate yellow-green. Yeah, let's do that. Grid pattern, why not? Is that somewhere? Yeah, sure. Just doing it based on like how dark it is in the area. No other real... Like if there's a close enough crystal, then don't bother. Otherwise, yeah, put something there. Is that green on green? That's green on green, okay. Why not? Okay. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can try and start basic structures here, maybe? I'll have to think about that. Because of, Right, so this was, a proper, like, you know, military kind of room. I know the one time I actually... So original version, I had this kind of into 4 sections. There was a forge here, training room here, down to the prisons there, or dungeons, and then quarters over here. That was kind of it. And also, like, oh, that's interesting. Let me just go ahead and grab all this. Guys, it go. Right. However this works out. I might even just make those be cobblestones or something. Anyway, I'll go ahead and grab this door frame. And just slam it here. Okay, so yeah, it was pretty partitioned in here. But given the amount of time I've got left, which is probably in the negatives, I'm gonna go ahead and give us a nice little, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!